Sagittarius, there's a psychic shift that's happening in your life right now. Okay, this psychic shift, we're going to be tapping into this more with some more oracle cards and tarot cards. But your overall energy, what you're alchemizing right now, is the great work. Okay, and the great work represents a great awakening, a psychic shift that changes everything. Okay, so if you're in this energy right now, or you can resonate with this energy, then this is your reading right now. If it's not, that's fine. Maybe it will be at a later time in your journey. Okay, I also have some channeled messages for you here. So I'm going to start with those. Okay, leaving you with the energy here of a psychic shift, something that you are devoted to, something that you are giving a lot of attention to. Okay, this psychic shift, like you feel these energies, these vibrations around you very heavy right now. This is a very heavy time for you. Okay, it's very transformative, but it's like, it's one of those times where you're literally swimming through the dark. Okay, you're swimming through the unknown. It's heavy, it's hard to get through, but you will get through it. Okay, so first I heard you are going to see the fruits of your labor. Okay, so something's coming in, something's shifting where you've been putting a lot of devotion and attention and work to, and you haven't really gotten the feedback that you deserved, but you are about to be recognized in some way here. Okay, so you are seeing the fruits of your labor here very, very shortly. I feel like this shift is happening, and then you're going through it, and it's heavy, but like at the end of that heaviness, that's when you see this fruit. You're like picking the fruits off of this beautiful ripe apple tree. Okay, and then I heard you've survived the storm, congratulations. And I heard this when I pulled this card. Okay, so I know that this is a very transformative time for you. You have the storm card is kind of like the tower card. Okay, something has tremendously just either broken down for you or shifted for you. Okay, big shifts. I mean changes, I mean foundational, like, you know, wiping the slate clean, you know, making, just taking out whatever, you know, just cutting out, and it's painful and it's hard, but at the same time, I feel like it's so cleansing. Like you feel even like the slightest part of you feels like this was good for you in some way, because it was. Okay, so that's part of the psychic shifts happening here. This devotion and attention. It's like you knew this was coming, or you knew this had to happen. So Spirit said, you've survived the storm, congratulations. Okay. Then I saw an uninhabited beehive. So, and then I heard pollination. So Sagittarius, you find this uninhabited beehive, and instead of knocking it down, getting rid of it and calling it a waste, you actually find a way to make it work for you, to build, like further build upon it and use it for these fruits, to see the fruits of your labor. It's like maybe there's, you know, you can take that how it resonates, but maybe there's an opportunity where you think that it was a missed opportunity, or you think that it's something, you know, that's not that fortunate, and actually there's, you know, you have to kind of peel back the layers here and see and ask, could I use this for my advantage? Could I use this to get ahead? And, you know, with this pollination, it's you know, collecting this and using this and gaining from this, using it in a way that gives you abundance back. Okay, like giving and receiving with the universe, you know, rather than just destroying something. Or it's almost like if you don't question this or ask yourself this, like if you don't pay attention, you could miss this opportunity. You could miss this uninhabited beehive for you. This is just a metaphor, of course, but there's like something around you. It's like there, but it's very easy to miss. Okay, if that makes sense. And then I saw a greenery, and I heard keeping the temperature at a stable level. And I feel like this is tied to the fruits of your labor. It's like you're growing or you're planting the fruits and the fortune in this greenery. You are in there, you're spending a lot of time in there. Okay, this could also be, you know, an aspect of yourself. You're spending a lot of time shifting it, thinking about it, things like that, right? Always place it where it resonates. But yeah, there's like, you're just trying to keep things at a stable temperature right now, at a stable level. This could be your energies, your spiritual gifts, you know, you just want stability right now, Sagittarius. But it's like, if you haven't already undergone this dramatic shift, this chaotic storm, it is coming, but don't be scared. Do not be scared of it. Like, I don't want you to worry, because this is going to lead you somewhere better, somewhere greater, okay? You had the sustainer energy, okay? And the sustainer energy, here's how I drew the cards. This was the first card, okay? So I knew there was a psychic shift here. I knew there was something that required attention. Then I drew the storm card. So I knew that, you know, Sagittarius is going through something quite big right now, quite chaotic. Things are shifting very rapidly. And then I drew the sustainer card. But you are going to, this is all for a greater purpose. This is all because the universe is helping you craft and mold to the reality and the timeline that you're meant to reach. And so there are things in your life that are changing or falling away. And even though it sucks in the short term, in the long term, you will see the fruits of this labor. You getting through this is labor, and you will survive this storm, okay? So this is also a very peaceful energy. It's you accepting what is and going with the flow, and recognizing when things are out of your control. Like, you can't change some things. You can't go back in time, or, you know, you just have to forgive yourself or forgive someone else and just move on with this. So there's no more resistance for these new energies and fruits of your labors to see the changes, to actually see the fruits get ripe and you to pick them off and have these beautiful, like, bright red apples. I also feel very connected for you with the color green and yellow right now. And then the last message was, I heard, it's just a stone's throw away. Okay, so I feel like you are reaching this point of resistance of the storm, but when you break through that, when you actually successfully you accept and move through this psychic shift, okay, you let it be what it is, and you break through that final barrier, it's just something just completely, you know, you're entering a new chapter here. And we're going to tap into this with the tarot. Okay, so let's see. All right. I kind of want to ask Spirit first, though. When we were talking about the uninhabited beehive and you using it as pollination, you using it to your advantage, I'd like to tap into that energy more for you here, Sagittarius, and see what this might be. What is this? I feel like I should call it a cloaked opportunity, because it's like, yeah, like I said earlier, it could be very easy to miss. What is this cloaked opportunity? The moon in reverse. It's definitely cloaked, but it's also, let me just get a clarifier before I jump into this. That's like a bad habit of mine, is I will want to, oops, this one flipped, just talk about it. And just talk and talk and talk, and then like later pull a clarifier, and I'm like, okay, well, that was just confirming it, but I probably should have pulled that clarifier first. Okay, Page of Cups. Page of Cups. For some of you, I feel like you might have to go back to something, or like associate with someone, or it's something that you never thought you would work with again, or experience again, or look at again. So for some of you, I feel like you've already seen this before, and you kind of said no thanks before to this energy, and it's coming back. It's like still there. It's the beehive is there. It's just uninhabited because you kind of deserted it. You turned away from it. So maybe there's something that you need to, something you've briefly touched or communicated with, or, you know, that's briefly been there. And like I said, you already like passed on it once. Something like that. Okay. What is, I'm going to do an oracle card for this. I'm going to do a fortune card. So this is something that will help you on this journey at this time, and a resistance card, something that could get in your way or challenge you at this time. Okay, fortune, you have desire. Resistance, you have guardian, and decay. Let's get some clarifier tarot cards. Desire. Allow yourself to want what you want, okay? It's like, I feel like some of you have been denying yourselves your passions. You want to see the fruits of your labor, but yet you're not willing to put in the effort that you would put in for someone else. Queen of Swords and Nine of Cups. Let's clarify the guardian and decay for the resistance. I feel like this is something for your resistance. It's something you've been protecting in your mind, or storing away, that needs to be addressed and let go of. You're very guarded in some way here with this resistance, or your ego's guarding it. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. It's stuck, something's stuck in there. Temperance in reverse, yeah. Okay. Let's start with the resistance, because I feel like I'm very tuned into that right now. So yeah, there's something like that you're protecting with the guardian and decay, like in your mind, okay? Something you've stored away, hidden away, or don't want to talk about. You don't want to think about this because it causes you pain, it causes you sorrow. Who does want to go there? But, you know, as alchemists, doing the shadow work is very important, because you are a spiritual alchemist and you are trying to transmute energies and turn them, you know, from something that has held you back into something that can help you grow. And so there is something here, Sagittarius, you need to face, you need to embrace, I'm hearing, okay? But it's definitely something that you're protecting in your mind, and it's keeping you stuck, okay? The Temperance in reverse is a lack of balance, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is a lack of movement. Like your energy is not able to move the way it needs to move or wants to move, because you're keeping this thing guarded and super, super tight to your chest. You're like, I don't, even thinking about it might make you like tear up and just feel really like you struggle to even get the words out. You struggle to even think about this. And so there is something here that you need to let go of, so that, you know, you can alchemize this and you can get through the storm. This could be your storm, or this could just be an aspect of the storm, the greater, you know, chaos that, you know, you're going through. That could be just a small aspect of it. But it's it's definitely something that you don't want to touch. You don't want to go there. But you are strong enough to get through this. And your fortune card, which is something that helps you grow or helps you go through this, guides you through this situation at this time, is desire, as previously said. I'll show you this beautiful card. So that passion, you letting yourself want what you want and letting your heart take over for a short while, okay? What does your heart want? What are your desires? What are your passions? What do you want to pursue? What do you want to make happen? Because this is your Nine of Cups energy. This is you tapping into that passion and then flourishing because you've let yourself have your desires and you've let yourself go into that dream world and let yourself wander in the dreams and desire and the beauty that is you, the beauty within you that maybe you've been hiding away, or you know, not even because you wanted to hide them away, but because there's external aspects that have made you have to put it on the back burner, okay? But this is you taking charge of this. This is you being very direct now. This is what I want, okay? And when you say that, when you do that, and you also work on this resistance energy, that's when you move forward, Sagittarius. That's when you start to watch these things, the fruits of your labor start to show up in your life, okay? You survive the storm, you get through this successfully, and you create something that you pollinate, okay? You create something very, very meaningful and with depth here in your life. So yeah, I'm just gonna get a destination card for you here, something that is waiting for you in the future or a potential outcome. What comes after the storm for Sagittarius? Okay, you have protection. After the storm, you are protected. You never need to go through that storm again because you've successfully survived this storm. And you actually worked with these energies that are here to support you, but also you have gone through and cut out the energies that were resisting, that you were resisting, that were challenging you, okay? And so when you've done that, you will be protected. And that's the sword here. Your mind will be protected too. Your energies are protected. Let's get one more here. Divergence. Everything is about to shift for you, Sagittarius. Major shifts. Let's tap into this with the tarot. We'll use the classic Rider-Waite for this one. Everything is about to change once you survive the storm. You pollinate your own future here. You don't need anyone's help, I'm hearing. You're just like, I don't need anyone. I got me. I have me now. I've created this. You move out of a chapter that has caused you so much grief, so much pain, and has drained your energy time and time again. This was an unfulfilling emotional chapter or cycle in your life, and you will be protected from ever accessing or experiencing this very same cycle, okay? Because when you successfully close out a cycle and you've done the shadow work, you've actually done the work, okay? And you've actually transmuted these energies, and I love this contrast, so beautiful. You will be able to see everything shift, and you will be protected in the future from these types of energies, okay? Because you've now shifted your mindset, you've shifted your reality, you've shifted your energies. Your energies, you don't have space for those other energies to come back. You've protected yourself now. You've shed everything that was causing any of these like negative energies or whatever this was for you in your life to be attracted to time and time again. You put in the work and you said, yeah, I'm cutting this out. Like, I'm letting go, I'm forgiving myself, whatever you need to do, okay? And I do private readings if you're interested, okay? We can tap into this, like what you specifically need to do, but you move on, okay? You're just letting it go. And you also have the King of Wands here as a clarifier. This is you with your energy on your throne. You have taken control, okay? You know now with the staff here, this is your energy. You are holding your energy. You own it now. You control it. No one else and nothing else is going to ever again misplace or direct your energy or take your energy when you don't want it taken. So this is that psychic shift that we've been tuning into, okay? You psychically shift the energies, how they impact you, how they touch you, how you touch them, okay? Because you've gone through the storm and you've survived, and now you will see the fruits of this, the fruits of you being protected energetically, you keeping your energy to yourself, and it's like you're safe. You're safe. You're feeling more fulfilled. You're feeling more aligned here at the end of this storm, okay? So there's a lot of devotion, and there's a lot of attention that needs to go into this psychic shift. But once you've done that, as stated, you know, everything is about to shift for you here. Major. Okay, Sagittarius, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and leave me some comments below. Talk to me, guys. I love hearing from you, and I will see you guys next time.